There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Oh, what a save made. Tremendous glove. Nice pass out all the way to the point. To Schubert. Quick shot from the point. Good scoring opportunity. Better save with the blocker. Covered the puck up there, Bill, but I'll tell you, that's a pretty good scoring chance denied.
No question, he had to make a number of them before getting the whistle.
Over 9 minutes gone in the second. The Kings are in a classic. This is a defensive battle. Not a lot of shots, not a lot of goals, but a good game. To Modine. Poking that one away in the defensive zone. Look at the reach. Both of these teams, their work ethic tonight, exceptional. The defense is getting it done.
That was a no-brainer. We talked about these two teams being strong defensively, and it's exactly what we're looking at.
Thrashers continuing to move that puck into the slot area, and they're finding the opportunities are there.
Well, they're passing well, though. I mean, at some point, defensive schemes open up as long as the passing's good enough.
Hanzus' efforts to get back to the bench got him a new stick, so they're back at full strength. To Hanzus. To Modine. Wants to try and create it off his own stick into the zone. To Green. Good pass to get it up ice along the side. Snap that one. What a play with that glove. That was headed for the net. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Takes that pass from down low. He's got it along the line. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Saucer pass to Kopitar. Simmons' effort to get to the bench got him a new stick and keeps him on the ice. The line at full strength here. Scoring opportunity. Quick chance. Great scoring position and a save made. To Schubert. To Slater. Turnover off that pass in the neutral zone. Dowdy. To Scuderi. To Smith. Oh, got that shot off in a hurry. The Kings skaters aren't going to stop on creating chances like this because in this game, those shots from outside the slot are working.
Gary, I don't think you could do anything to defend against this. This is just excellence in puck movement that led to the scoring chance.
Little. To Volbeck. Needed a little D-work with a stick, and he does. To Oduya. To Peverley. There's a wrist shot. Good offensive chance and a blocker save made. That's a safe play. He got rid of it. He thought about covering for the whistle. To Frolov. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? And with the play so far, the offensive guns have not made an appearance. Zip at the end of 2. One more to go, underway here in this third period. To Down. Wow, what a shot that was. That was a big-time hit, but he's still trying to get back to the bench.
It was a scar tissue generator. I mean, he got labeled.
Far corner on the dump. Tough to get a stick on that one. Nobody can get control. They're just shoving it along the wall. Frolov. To Simmons. Want to give the offense a chance. Keep that puck in the zone. He does. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck. To Ladd.
Gary, I'm not sure this guy should have expected to hear anything else. These boos are raining down on him because of the guy he heard earlier.
Up the middle, through center to Antropov. Here's an opportunity. Man, did he get that one off. Mars. To Little. That'll stop the offensive effort. Intercepting that one in the defensive end. He gets that one right through the middle. Handled drills that one at the point and cleanly. Just stood in front of that one. What a great play to block that shot. Nice pass. Headmans that one up the wing. Oduya. To Beverly. Opportunity on that move. Nearing the halfway point of our third period. The Kings involved in a tight one here. This is a battle of the defenses. Not a lot of shots, not a lot of chances, and a very tight game.
Well, this is going to be called tripping, and Gary, I think it's one of the toughest ones to call. There are a lot of guys that know how to dive to draw this one.
Watch to clear this puck out of the end. They clear the zone on the penalty killing unit's effort. This injury apparently not enough to hold him out.
No, that's good news. I mean, when the coach has enough confidence to get you right back out there, you're not that banged up.
To the point. To Green. Outstanding play. Lying down on the ice to block that shot. Nice one-time. Takes the shot. Tough save made. Good opportunity. Gets around the defender with a deke. What an offensive chance. With heat on, he picks that one up in front of his own net. The Thrashers offense carrying that puck into the slot again. That was working earlier, but I don't think anymore.
No, there's nothing there. They're going to have to get the puck out wide to open up the middle.
Puts that one in the net. That's a scoring chance. To Scuderi. Brown. Well, it's a tough place to try and gain control of the puck being moved along the wall. Nice save with the blocker. That was an opportunity. Great pass, front of the net. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. Gets that one up near the point to Antropa. Down deep. He's got the puck. Glove save. Oh, that was dangerous. A lot of wrong-colored jerseys as he made that play. Now that's a blocked shot. He just stood there and took it. The Kings penalty has ended. Getting over the boards, back on the ice. Teams are back at even straight. Save made. Able to come away with the puck here right in front of his own net. Too little. To Bogosian. In the neutral zone, up against the wall. He lugs this one. To Scuderi. To Johnson. To Hanzus. To Scuderi. Puck sent back to Hanzus. Quick opportunity. Scoring opportunity tonight. That one hit him right in the mask.
Well, Gary, he made the save with his mask. I'm sure not going to criticize him for not hanging on to the puck. He couldn't bite it, could he?
Over 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. And still no score in the third. One times that one. Puck move back up to the point. That pass received right along the blue line. To Simons. Quick release from the point. Use that stick effectively to control the offense. Feathers this one into the offensive corner, far side. Pass up that wing to Simmons. To Smith. Play goes on, but there's a delayed penalty coming. Atlanta's going to have to go short-handed again, Mercy. That is not the time to take a penalty.
Well, this is a tripping penalty, and Gary, it doesn't take much. The smart players will put the blade of their stick under the other guy's skates, and down he'll go.
Hangs on to that one in the offensive zone. To Modine. At the point. Quick one-timer. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? Squeezes the legs together. That's a save. To Smith. Looking back to the point. From the point, sings it. Mason's making the big plays when his team needs it most.
His movement is terrific. His reads on the play are perfect.
Great face-off win right there. Gives him control of the puck. Little defensive work right there. Clears the end. Johnson. To Doughty. To Frolov. To Doughty. Third period almost over. Waiting on the horn. Be careful, he's got to move that. Point man takes that one to Doughty. Back at the point, he's got it on his stick. Move back up to the point. To Modine. Big side shot from a long way up. He got it off quickly. Big time pressure on him. Still able to move it out. To Johnson. Takes that one up the wing. To Doughty. To Brown. 1-2 the other way. Good defensive play. They take that pass away, and they'll move it up. And he got it out of there. That's going to go to the length of the ice in the clearing attempt. Atlanta's penalty is over. The player returning to the ice here, and they'll be at even strength. To Frolov. Our third period has come to an end. This game is tied. We'll see if we can get a winner in an overtime period. If not, then we'll do it through a shootout. We're underway here in the overtime period, looking for a winner. Doughty to Scuderi. Through center ice to Doughty. To Antropov. In behind the net, he'll make a play on this. To Scuderi. Pokes that away, long reach. Breaks it up in the defensive zone. Scoring opportunity, what a deke he put on. Chance, save made. Swung back to the point. And a game winner, that's the overtime finish. It's over. Atlanta's got the victory in overtime. Welcome, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement. Always great to have you on board for our coverage. We're in Los Angeles, California, right downtown to play some hockey between the Los Angeles Kings and the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver's effort, especially when it comes to specialty teams. PK, Bill, is good.
It's really been the backbone of what this team is all about. Special teams starting with the PK.
To Henry. Right time, right place. He blocked it. I don't think he even knew it as they pass up along the wing to Green. To Green. Up the wing he comes. Good pass. Looking around, decides to lug it into the zone. Whistle, face-off, had it covered. Amuse. To Dimitra. To Kessler. Into the zone. They've got a 2-on-1. Great pass. Offensive opportunity. To Ballard. And away he goes. Has the puck after knocking it down. To Johnson. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. Oh, what a shot. Picks that puck up in front of the net. That's in his own defensive end. Dangerous land right there. To Kessler. On the charge. 3-on-2. LA's aggressive style. Evidence right there.
Yeah, you can watch for a lot of guys to finish their checks just the way this guy did.
To Johnson. To Scuderi. To Brown. Big snapshot. Luongo's going to cover that one up for a face-off. Los Angeles has had one Stanley Cup appearance to Montreal.
You know what, Gary, that's hard to believe when you consider that they were an original expansion team in 1967 when the league went from 6 teams to 12.
Through center to Henry. Great deke. He's got room. Oh, he wristed that one. Save made. Big-time opportunity. Sniper denied.
Oh, what an unbelievable save this was. A one-timer. That's tough enough to begin with. But a sniper watching it? Oh, baby.
Under pressure back in that defensive zone to Kopitar. Shot that one up through the middle. 2-on-2 the other way. Rockets that one off a one-timer. To Henry. Look at the move. He's got that at the point. Off the post. That looked like a sure goal. They'll keep that puck up against the wall until somebody thinks he's got a stick on it and can move it out. Nice quick snap. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Under 6 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. No score in this one. Tied him up in the face-off. Left the puck for his winger. We've got a call coming, delayed call here. He heads over to the scorer's table and will make the call on this penalty. The Kings are going to be short-handed here. That whistle, 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, it's a trip, but sometimes it's easy for the player to make it look like a tripping call. At any rate, 2 minutes in the sin bin.
To Simon. Pass back, tic-tac on that one. Oh, gain some room. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Gets that in front of his own net. Ballard to Kessler to Raymond. Quick shot. Big save off a one-timer. He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. The Kings inch as we near the end of this first period, maybe in their physical play.
It is slight. We knew it was going to be an intimidating kind of game, and right now I'd say they're ahead.
To Kessler. Lewinsky. Real good scoring chances, but they're able to clear the puck. Big-time wrist shot. Puts the blocker on that. That was a scoring chance. Trying to find a way to get this out of the zone. Boy, I don't know how they didn't score there. Good clear after all that pressure. To Samuelson. Johnson. LA's penalty has concluded, and we're back to full force. Eats on dangerous territory to Doughty. To Johnson. To Doughty. Puck control here at the point. There's the shot. Nice play to control that puck down low. 2-on-2 in the rush. What a move. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Wellwood. Only about a minute left to go here in the period. To Hansen. To Wellwood. Doughty's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. Good effort on a one-timer. Bad save and a great opportunity. And that's going to be the end of the first period. The Canucks' time of possession in that period, it didn't make any difference.
Not on the scoreboard, but listen, you wear people down when you force them to defend all of the time, and that time of possession could add up.
Yeah, when that puck dropped, we're underway in the second period. To Brown. Pass up the middle to Frolov. Carries the puck deep into the middle. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. Got it where he wanted it and got it on goal. To Mitchell. Ehrhoff's new lumber came courtesy of his teammate there, so he's able to stay out with the line. Gets into that zone too soon. That's going to be whistled offside. Dowdy. Nice wrist save. Got that one covered. Face-off coming. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. And a surprise save. That puck hitting right in the mask. To Dimitra. And there'll be a delayed penalty. Arm is up. And with that whistle makes his way over, we'll get the call here. Scuderi's going to go to the sin bin. 2 minutes charging.
Oh, he had zeroed in on him. He had the crosshairs on him. He got tone, and he finished him off, but he's going to pay for it.
To Samuelson. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Nice block as he put the body in front of that one. Interception in the neutral zone. Through center ice to Danielson. Offensive scoring chance. He shoots. He scores. Big-time scoring chance, and they put it home. That's the first one tonight. Here, off. That one's blistered on the snapshot. Good blocker save. Pretty good chance. To Modine. Breaks up the offensive opportunity as he poke checks that one away. To Mitchell. To Wellwood. Modine. Good play to get that into the corner. That was a long, long clear. To Stoll. To Williams. Offensive opportunity. 3-on-2. Takes a shot. The Kings offense is finding a way to get those chances. Another one into the slot area. That system's working for them right now.
Sometimes you take what the D gives you. Right now, the outside lanes are open, and this team is doing a fantastic job of taking those outside lanes and driving the play wide.
Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. To Dimitra. Over 9 minutes left to go here in the second period. Daniel Sedin's goal, a big one at this point in the game. He's put his team up 1-0. Quick shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Big time chance denied with that poke. To Dimitra. To Hamuse. Dumps that one. Down low. Line change. To Kopitar. Good play with the stick. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Hordichuk. 2-on-2 the other way. Glass the one-timer. Fires that one. That's going to be over the top of the net. To Hordichuk. There's an offensive opportunity. Boy, these two teams, when they've had to ratchet it up, they both have done it.
And there's been pushback, Gary. Everybody has answered the bell. Nobody has taken a step backwards.
There was enough effort in that to have that stick drop. To Hordichuk. Intercepted in the defensive end. Shot, scores! The answering goal. We're tied.
What a titanic struggle for puck possession in the slot, rewarded with the goal.
The Kings' goal comes right when you want it the most.
Yeah, absolutely. You never want to enter a third period trailing in a game, and right now we've got a tie.
There's a long shot, but he got it off. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. Second period almost done. Good sheet of ice right there all the way up to the point. To Johnson. Look at the smoke behind that one. What a one-timer. He just missed. That goes over the top. Back up to the point now. Shot gets blocked. A turnover offensive zone. And that's the end of two. LA's improvement in play in this game started to show in the second period.
Gary, they grabbed momentum. They were a better team. They're not yet on the scoreboard, but I think that'll change in the third.
Here's the drop of the puck for the beginning of the third. To Henry. That pass returned to Dent. To Ehrhoff. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. Good job to clear the zone. Good pass right there to Doughty. Carry it himself, and he got some room. He does. Up the wing he goes with that one. Mitchell to Ehrhoff. To Burrow. He's going to go on here, but we're going to get a penalty. This is going to be a delayed call. From down low, back up to the blue line. Scores! Vancouver score. That's good enough to put them up by one.
Yep, now the plot thickens a little bit. Do they go for another one, or do they try to protect the lead? I think the protection plan is the wrong way to go.
To Dimitrov. 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, what a shot. One-timer chance to score, denied. Takes that pass up the wing to Modine. Wrist shot on net. Knocked away. Great save. Samuelson. Puck being moved against the boards. Look at all the effort going into trying to come away with control of it. To Hanzus. Good wrist shot. Save made. Picks that one up in front of his netminder. To Hordichuk. Good pass off that wing. Goes to Malhotra. Snap that one on net. Nice save with a blocker. That's getting pretty close to goal territory. Johnson. To Williams. To Scuderi. To Modine. Sends that one up the middle to Stoll. Big wrist shot. The Kings been doing this throughout the game, and why stop? That slot is wide open, and those shots are just being ripped off.
Well, they're pulling people out of position, too, with their passing. I mean, it's really sharp right now.
Nearing the halfway mark of our period, Ehrhoff picked up the only goal of the third period. We're midway through, and that goal right now is the difference. Great chance. Hurried it up. Great positioning for the goaltender. One-timer denied. Good pass right up the center. Be careful, he's going to move that to Scuderi, to Stoll, to Modine. Save that one straight on, and he held on to it. Big time effort. Cleanly handles the puck in his offensive end. To Brown. Shot. Rockets that one off a one-timer. Roberto Luongo's night, if it's dictated by what we just saw, is going to be pretty good.
It's unbelievable. I mean, he had to be so quick on a number of saves, and finally he was able to get the whistle. That's a smart play.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Shot. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. Picks it up in the offensive end. Had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. Mitchell's interception. That's a good one. That is great anticipation. To Green. To Brown. Up the gut to Kopitar. Wrist shot on. Save made on a one-timer chance on a score.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this goaltender may want to put this save on his highlight reel. A sniper with a one-timer from that position? Come on, that ain't right.
This game closing in on the end. We're here in the third period. Vancouver's lead, a one-goal lead based on the goal that came earlier in this period and may prove to be the difference. Receives that one on the wing. To Green. to Stoll. Center ice on the wing with the puck. Mitchell sight on that one right on the money. He read that and takes it away. Great scoring position and a save made. The Canucks skaters once again another scoring chance, but carrying that puck into a high-scoring density area.
Well, Gary, as long as they can continue executing with the passing plays that they're making, it's going to happen. This is a nice job.
Chance to catch up. Time running out. Gonna have a blast here in the third to Scuderi. Takes that shot in a hurry. Long way up. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. To Brown. Henry. To Doughty. Picks that one up in the slot. Well, on the boards, that puck keeps moving, but nobody's got a pretty good handle on it. Big time shot. Save made. And there's one of your big face-off wins defensively. That prevents any scoring opportunity. To Kessler. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Wrist shot. Great use of the glove right there. What a save. Oh, what a blast. Save made. And with that, this one is over. LA's offensive opportunities in this game existed, but it wasn't enough.
Not enough, but moving forward, if their centers continue to win as many faceoffs, they'll get a lot of wins.
Los Angeles, California. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Tonight, we've got hockey action between the Los Angeles Kings and the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes players love to rush it, Bill, love to force the action. How about tonight?
I don't think they're going to get it. Sometimes that's the oxygen that an offensive club needs to survive, and they're not going to get much in breathing room against this defensive team.
Wanted to go away from the pressure. Far side corner dump. No more puck on that stick. Nice move. To Kopitar. Here's a chance on the offensive end on the pick. That's a scoring chance. It's going to be driven away with a blocker. To Kopitar. Carries this one through the neutral zone. 2-on-2 in the rush. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. To Stall. The Kings' willingness to bang. They were going to see more of that.
Yeah, they just have that steamroller kind of mentality. I mean, they love to bang bodies.
Scoring opportunity. Has it on the sticks. Save. Ward's freezing of the puck's going to give us an opportunity for a whistle and a draw here. When you're here in Los Angeles watching hockey, you're not back at some old barn with bleacher seats. This is almost an operatic setting.
It's glitz. It's glitter. It's Hollywood, baby. Bring it on.
One-time chance. Goalie save. What a move. Here's a point man looking for a little room. Stopping a one gets it covered, we'll get a draw.
Oh, this is a good play. I mean, the goalie could see that he was about to get thrashed around the waves a little more. Get washed up on shore and get a little sunshine with the face-off coming.
Back to the point from down low. Big blast from the point. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. To Gustavoulis. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. To Drewski. To Modine. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. There's a nice play to slow down the offense. Snap that one.
Love his determination on the play. First of all, he had to get possession, then he had to get the shot off.
Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. The Kings' opportunity that time coming from the point. You don't get a lot of chances there, but it's working.
Well, you got to love this team's pursuit. I mean, forechecking is the name of the game for them right now.
He scores! Carolina's offense took a while to get this going, but they're on the board.
Yeah, now the question is, can they build on it, Gary? Because this won't hold up as the game winner.
Scoring opportunity, quick chance. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Oh, got that. Oh, shot scores! This first period, a solid period, both ends of the ice.
Solid for these guys all around. Their goaltending has been good. They've been good defensively, and they're being rewarded with a 2-zip lead.
To Cole. Boy, that's a pretty good body use right there, and he's lost his stick. Good return pass as they move it up ice. There's the wrist shot. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. It's the kind of effort by a goaltender where you kind of rally your team around you.
Well, at some point, though, I think he's going to need a little bit of help. I mean, he can't be tested this often.
Under 7 minutes left here in the first period. The Hurricanes here in the last few minutes have found a way to up their play and maybe increase their lead.
You got to love this. When it's on the line, who's going to get it done? And right now, these guys are.
To Dwyer. Krolov's got the focus in this game. That's a great interception because of anticipation. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. Chance! And the lead is down to 1 with a long way to go.
Oh, what a shot. An absolute laser. No chance for the goalie.
LA's scorers get an important goal here late in the first period.
I like it, and it's a big one.
Scoring chance, point a rocket. Great movement right there with the goaltender and off that one-timer. To Jokinen. LA's play was to go out, do the bruising game, win it. I'm not sure they are.
No, they're behind in the physical department. They have to ramp it up. They've got to match the physical play.
Down low, chance to score on that pass. Got that stick out and poked that puck away. Quick opportunity. Save made to Ruutu. To Jokinen. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. Carson. Will carry that one up through center on that wing side. And that's the end of the first period. Carolina's goaltending is the reason they take a lead in.
Yeah, the territorial play, Gary, really went against them. I mean, their goalie had to be good because they spent so much time in their end.
There's the face-off for the second period. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. Takes that pass up on the line from down low to Frolov. Outside the zone on a rocket. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. 2-on-2 the other way. Makes the move and gets in. Receives that puck back on the point from down low. Big snapshot. Jokinen. Return back to Eric Stahl. To Ruutu. Put the puck down low. The Hurricanes shooters want an area. Right now, that area is the slot. It's open to be exploited.
Well, they've regrouped because of their passing, and now they are confusing this team defensively all over the zone.
Pass him down low. He's got it on the point. Makes the move in the offensive zone. He's got it. Lets it fly on the one-timer. A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. Got to be careful there in front of his own net. Picks the puck up cleanly. Gets that puck into the offensive corner to Smith, to Stoll. Leaves the defender in the lurch. What a move he put on. Great save. What a move. Ward's going to freeze the puck here, and that'll give us a draw. He ties him up in the face-off zone, and that's going to leave the puck for his teammate, Poitier. Big time, and he scores! Like to build a lead up in a game, and right now that's what they're doing with that last goal. The question is, can they hang on to it?
Well, if they make the mistake of thinking the game's over, they won't win.
To Gustavus. Gets around him. Had that puck covered, decided to pass. Nobody around. Good work as he got the stick in. Pokes it away at center ice. Gustavus. What a move. He's out. Save that one straight on. To Gustavus. Gleason. Long pass. They cut the rink to Gustavus. Good save. And we've got a penalty shot on that whistle.
Well, this one's pretty black and white. If you trip a guy in a breakaway, you're going to give him a penalty shot. That's what we've got coming up. A good call by the ref.
Under 7 minutes remaining in our second period. The Kings are struggling to find a way to the back of the net. Losing by 2 despite all those shots. Had it, decided not to freeze it. Man, that's a dangerous pass. On the charge, 3-on-2. Oh, he wristed that. Great scoring position and a save made out of the glove. Sometimes goaltenders have to stand on their head, Bill, and that's what we're seeing here in this period.
And you know what? Sometimes the stats are misleading because teams keep the shots from sharp angles. A lot of these shots have been from dead center. He is in the zone.
To Richardson. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Blast the one-timer. To LaRose. Brings that puck into the offensive zone. The Kings' physical play is the standout of this second period.
They had to step it up, Gary. They were flat on the first. You know the coach let them have it between periods, and they've responded.
That's behind the cage in the D zone. Nice pass. Corvo. To Bowman. Heats on. Dangerous territory to Richardson. The Kings over the boards with a line change. Boy, the last shift, great.
Boy, they reduced a lot of people to rubble on that shift, just as we anticipated.
We've got a delayed call coming up. Good effort on the poke check. That'll roll that puck away. L.A. is going to be short-handed. 2 minutes rewarding.
Boy, this is a guaranteed call. You got to know it's a penalty. He flat out ran him into the boards.
The Hurricanes' power play opportunity. This is going to be the first of the game, and it comes with a chance to extend that lead by 3. Shot! Nice pass, out all the way to the point. Corvo's new lumber came courtesy of his teammate there, so he's able to stay out with the line. Ward's effort here in this situation, not what he wanted to be doing.
No, and he had to be sharp, focused mentally, because these are surprise attacks.
Baby is that flying. That's from outside the zone. Done. Period is over. Ward saves tonight. They have been scoring chances.
Big part of the fact that his guys are ahead.
LA's shorthanded unit will get an opportunity at the start of the period. And with that, we are underway here in the third. Settle back and see if these two can get it done in the third period. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. Offensive zone poke check will free that puck up. Oh, what a shot. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. Got it back in their own end. They'll start the rush. That one off that side and up. Corvo, up the wing to Tuloski, to Stahl. Gotta get rid of that puck in that end, to Gruiski. To Green. The Kings penalty is over. Returning to the ice now, that'll be even strength. Kings hope if they continue to play this way, Bill, maybe they can turn some of these into goals.
And they shouldn't change the way they're playing. Really hungry on the turnover pursuit.
To Corvo. To Cole. Goaltender back in behind the net, holds it up to Brown, to Frolov, to Stoll. Takes that pass from down low, he's got it along the line. Now there's some ground that's going to be gained with a fight to Frolov. Nice quick snap. Somebody's got a black and blue on that one. Picked it up off the body and it goes wide. Up the wing side to Cole, to Corvo. He got a rocket out of that one. Up and over, ladies and gentlemen. That puck ended up over the glass and the crowd will get a whistle here. Third period to play as this one's moving along. Samsonov's goal that was scored in the second. He put them up by 2, and they still have that lead. Into that offensive zone. Let's see if he can find some help. One-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. To the point. Good possession right there along the point. To Jones. There's a major scrum down low. That's a battle. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Gets that one up near the point. To Simmons. That scattered some folks. He got that one off in a heartbeat. Bowman. Dwyer's efforts to get back to the bench got him a new stick, so they're back at full strength. To Jones. To Drawiski. To Modine. Good wing pass right there. Over they come. That dump will allow him to change it up. To Drawiski. Good pass. He's got that up the wing. Oh, there's a shot at goal-scoring area. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. To Gustavoulis. Goaltender goes back, stops it there. To Delta. To Kopitar. Quick shot. Save made. Ward's performance on that last attack was pretty darn impressive.
He had to be everywhere. It looked like he was stuck in a hurricane. Good idea to cover the puck and get the whistle.
Puck move back up to the point. To Green. Rockets that one off a one-timer. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? Under 4 minutes remaining. We're in the third. Samsonov's goal has put his team up by 2. Finds a way to rush that shot from the point. Big save off a one-timer. Loose puck, and he's got it. Good kick save. sets up a flurry here at the end.
And if they just keep working at it, something good is going to happen. But you can tell that they've grabbed momentum back.
Carson. Score! Empty net goal. LA's, it is now a tie game. And time running out in the third period.
Why, they've been so good defensively. Don't be surprised if we go to OT.
Third period almost over. Let's see if somebody can get another. Big time wrist shot. To Jokic. He moves that one as he skates it in. Has the puck in the high slot. To Green. To Frolov. With the score tied, he's one of the dangerous players on the ice right now. He's already picked up a couple of points in this game. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Good effort with the stick. To Babchuk. To Tuloski. Puck loose. Picks it up. At the point. To Scuderi. That is a nice touch pass. At the point, a good shot. Look at the moves on that one for the goaltender. One-timer effort. 2-on-2 the other way. Good shot from a tough location and a better save with the blocker. To Cole. Third period. It's over. Game's not. We've still got a tie. We'll try an overtime period, and then, if necessary, we'll go to a shootout. There's the opening faceoff. Our overtime period's underway. Let's see whether or not we get a game winner here, and early. Great scoring opportunity, just wide on that. What a chance. Looking back to the point. Big windup and fires that one from the point.
To start.
Great time to come away with a defensive zone win off that faceoff. Picks that puck up in his offensive zone. Arms up. We're going to get a delayed call here. They'll get the extra man. He's heading over to the bench. Delayed penalty. Easily handled by the goaltender. That's a mighty long shot. Not a very good one in that situation. The Kings penalty killing unit's going to go back to work here. That is a bad penalty at this point in this game.
Oh boy, the fans are none too happy. Penalty called at a critical time in the game, and it's against the home team.
Save made. To Drewski. To help. Picks that puck up along the point. LA's opportunities continuing to come from the same place in this game. Find the point man.
Boy, what an exciting way, and what a fun way to play. It's a freewheeling attack. Of course, they're being given the time and the space to do it, but they look really good with the freewheeling strategy.
Takes that pass in front of the net. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Boy, there is some great moves by the goaltender. Puck in the air, and he still batted it away. And they intercept that one out of their own defensive zone. Babchuk. To Sutter. Be careful, he's got to move that. Nobody's got control of that puck yet. Good scrum along the wall. Here's a chance to move behind the net now. Able to move that puck out of the zone. He is cleared. Depatie. Overtime almost over. We're still looking for a winner. Played back with the goaltender in behind his own net. Looking to clear. He's got it on his stick. PK working hard here. They get the clear. Little goaltender action there. He'll play this one in behind his own net. To Sutter. To Samsonov. Here's a 2-on-1. Save made off the pads. Thought about taking the whistle, nobody around, so he played it off. Good clear right there as he took the pressure off. Potier to Sutter. Move that puck on the stick, center ice area. Puck down low, he's able to get control of it. To help him. Diagonally, in the air and into the corner. PK unit gets it done. They move it out of the zone. The overtime has come to an end. We still got a tie game. So, you ready for the shootout? Here we go. As we get set for our shootout, the goaltender's now thinking back. All right, who am I going to face and where do they go with their shots? The Hurricanes' first shooter. This is the first round of our shootout. That's when you get a score on. He'd like to have that one back. LA is going to score on the ice. Nice save as he caught that one. Stalls the first shooter, second round. Opportunity in the 5-hole, that thing just disappeared. LA's opportunity now to be first on the board in the shootout. Great effort on a shootout opportunity. Carolina's ready in a big-time skater. That guy's got it. The Kings got the opportunity to keep this shootout going, but this is a must score. The opportunity's lost. It's over. It's over. Carolina's win is short because they were able to get their best shooters on the ice when they needed them most.
Oh, what a nice win in the shootout. Pretty simple.
Glendale, Arizona is our site. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We get set for hockey action tonight between the Coyotes and the Kings. The Kings units are taught defense first.
Yes, absolutely. Protect their end. Wait for their opportunities to head the other way on offense.
He'll carry this one, looking for a little help on the wings. Save! Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. With that whistle on the delayed call, let's see who that was on. The Coyotes are going to have to play this short-handed on a 2-minute hooking call.
Boy, you don't have to hold a guy up very long with your stick to get a hooking penalty. He just stopped him for a second, and he's gone.
Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. To Jones. Get in position. That's what it's all about. He blocks that one. Stops the puck on that easy save. Point man takes that one. To Williams. Good effort on a one-timer. Great save made on a one-timer. He shoots. He scores. And a power play goal. Bill, if you're on the road, the away team, you want to somehow take control of a game early. That early goal may have done that.
It's always part of the game plan, Gary, but it's really hard to execute. These guys did it right out of the textbook.
Played into the far side corner to Scuderi. To Richardson. To Helper. 2-on-2 in the rush. There's a one-time shot. One-timer chance to score denied. Under 4 minutes gone in the first period. Brown's goal, it's the difference right now. They're up 1-0. Ruka. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. That one's not going through on the pad side. Using that empty wing to Paris. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Knocked away, great save. Move back up to the point to Johnson. Not a good scoring area, but man, did he nail that one. LA's aggressive style, evidence right there.
Yeah, you can watch for a lot of guys to finish their checks just the way this guy did.
Finds the loose puck, holds it in to Scuderi. Swung back to the point. Blast the one-timer. Ruka. That puck along that blue line, he finds a handle. Big glove save. Pass up along the wing to help him. To Richardson. Shot. Great positioning to the goaltender. One-timer denied. To Stepniak. To Hansel. Goaltender back to stop it. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. To Kopitar. Nice risk. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Shane Doan has brought himself into the National Hockey League's 4 as a power forward. This guy's got some size.
Such a solid citizen off the ice. Great leader in the locker room. Respected by his teammates everywhere he goes.
2-on-2 the other way. Picks that one up in behind his own net to Druiski. To Hanzus. Lifted that, got some air under it, and landed it right where he wanted it. Arm up, we got a penalty coming. This is going to be a delayed whistle. Sauer's going to go. It's 2 minutes for slashing.
Now check this out. There is no doubt this is a slash. Heck, looked like he was trying to take his arm off.
Phoenix is penalty killing it back out, and they sure holds it. Shot scores! And get another power play goal.
And hitting the crossbar like this and going in, you know it had to hit the bottom third of the crossbar.
The Kings' goal comes at a big moment here in the first period. Now they extend that lead.
Yeah, Gary, they've been good on both sides of the puck. I mean, I love the fact that they haven't allowed a goal, and now with a 2-0 lead, they're driving this boat.
Morris to Stepniak. Wants to get the offense going as he comes through center ice. Goaltender just stops up. To Green. To Kopitar. That one's blistered on the snapshot. The Kings snipers have found a spot from which to work, and that's the slot.
Given the choice, would you rather play the game on the outside or right up the middle?
Over 3 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. Johnson's goal puts his team up by 2. To Verbata. To Finley. Pokes that away, breaks it up in the zone. He got that puck in front of the net. To Stoll. To Smith. No more offense on that. He was just in the right place and that puck hit him. Let's see if we get anything else here as we're near the end of this first period. To Williams. To Johnson. Up the middle, through center to Stoll. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. There's a quick shot from a distance. There's the scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. Ruka needs to clear here, trying to get it out. And that's the end of the first 20. The Coyotes' first period cannot be repeated, Bill.
Well, if they didn't get the goaltending they did, Gary, we could have stuck a fork in them because they would have been done. And with that drop of the puck, we start the second period.
Gives himself a chance. Good poke check to free that puck up. To Green. To Frolov. Into the middle to Green. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. To Kopitar. Oh, what a shot. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. To Dome. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Thanks for the shot. The goalie performance right there. That could be a turning point in this game.
No question. The spotlight was burning a hole in his crease, and he was able to take the heat.
Here in the second period, Johnson's power play goal, that was scored way back in the first, holding up in that 2-goal differential. To Smith. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Save made. Chance scores as that goes to the net, but hang on. That one may have been hit with a glove. The referee is waving that off.
So a couple of issues they're looking at here. First of all, did the puck actually go off the glove? And did the player intentionally push the puck in with his glove?
LA's goal is going to stand after that review, and that really puts some distance up.
Kerry, it's almost like delayed pain for these other guys. I mean, they're already well behind.
To Sauer. Looking for a little room up the middle. Quick shot. Blocker use right there. You heard that one bounce away. Still has it in the offensive end. Good sheet of ice right there all the way up to the point. To Upshaw. Wrist shot on net. Save made. That's a goal-scoring effort right there.
Save me.
Jones. Bad turnover, offensive chance. There's a shot from the point that came in a hurry. Trying to pick that puck up in front of his own net. Danger to Modine. There's a shot in the slot. Goaltender's got that one underneath. We'll get a face-off. This is a period where it's going to be tough to recover. You got a team right now that's got a goaltender who's not playing very well.
Sometimes you just got to battle through. It'll be interesting to see if his coach leaves him in there long enough to wage that battle.
To Brown. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. Here's a chance to move the puck now. He'll carry this one himself in the middle. To Frolov. Takes that pass up the middle of the ice on his way in. Puck up to the point now to Doughty. From outside the scoring area, what a shot. Well, Bobber is freezing up the puck. Will give us a face-off now. Under 9 minutes left, second period of action. The Coyotes, who are trailing in this game, are going to have to find a way to score, and you can't do that without the puck.
Yeah, and if the other team has possession and are not of the mind to turn it over, you've got a problem.
On the right, 2-on-1 chance. Good save with a glove. That one had a chance to find Twine. Pretty good chance right there, and a nice blocker save. From down low, back up to the blue line. Shot through a lot of folks. Williams. That one up along the wall. There's the shot. Save that one straight on. And he hangs on. We'll get a face-off here. Still a long way to go in this game, but I'll tell you one thing, if they're able to hang on and come up with a win in this, it's because of, right now, this period and this goaltender.
Their goaltender is absolutely giving them the opportunity to come back in the game, but they've got to change gears. They're not doing what they have to in front of them.
Going to be interesting as we get to the third period to see if the style changes for either of these teams.
Gary, it's there for the taking. I mean, either one of these teams could step it up physically, but so far they have been, well, I won't call them boring, I'll just call them passive.
Rockets that one off a one-timer. One-time chance, goalie save. What a move. Tobolski. To Verbata. Return pass to Volsky. Had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. Great scoring position and a save made. Pump check save. Had a little skating room there. Makes the move. He's free in neutral ice. The Kings shooters are doing a great job lugging that puck right into the slot and then firing. Here's a point man looking for a little room. He's on dangerous territory to Pruka. To Pyle. To Okoye. Green. To Brown. Into the zone. They got a 2-on-1. The puck being moved up against the wall. Let's see who can dig that out and control it. And that's the end of the second period. LA's team control of what's going on the ice has also led to this 40-minute lead.
Yeah, Gary, you mentioned team control. That's how they've done it. You can't control the flow of play without good passing, without guys that are willing to sacrifice, and that's what they've done. Flow of play is on their side, and as a result, they've got a nice lead going into the third.
To Green. To Kopitar. Good wrist shot. Well, that's a blocked shot. Give him one even though he didn't intend to do it. To Kopitar. In the slot. Big chance. Look at that chance. Scrambling for it. Finds it and makes the save. Stepniak dead ahead on that one. He'll just nudge this one into the zone the other way to Doughty. Up the near side boards. To Brown. Through center ice to Kopitar. Snap that one on net. Save made. Tremendous long pass right there. That was tape to tape. Doughty. Got it where he wanted it and got it on goal. Save made to Doughty. At the point, he gains possession of that puck. Save made, and he'll hang on to it. Good play to hold that in the zone. Got the puck right in front. Quick shot from a long way out. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. To Williams. Pass back to Kopitar. To Williams. Sends that one back to Kopitar. Here's an offensive chance from Adik as he gets around him. To Kopitar. Back to the point from down low. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. That's how you hang on to that stick and get a job done, as that puck just kind of flitters away. To Hansel. To Stepniak. Over 9 minutes gone by here in the third. Williams' goal, a big one. That's going to give some breathing space to Smith. He'll bring that one over the line himself. Got a great scoring chance. Oh, he really snuck that. Scores! And another one in the goal column. He's got a chance for a trick. LA snipers, they are present and scoring.
Full throttle. I mean, they've just taken this game away.
Creating space, what a move. To Sauer. There's a quick shot. That's a great effort to give the body up right there, but
Wow, no doubt. Not quite sure where it hit him. I mean, the good news is that he's getting back to the bench under his own power.
there's a move to keep the offensive going. He's got a chance. To Sauer. To Doan. Let that puck from down low go back to the point. Big wrist shot. Nice easy glove save for him as he puts that one away. To Modine. And they're into the zone. 2-on-1. Good play to get that puck back. Interception in the defensive zone. That pass completed from that wing center ice to Upshaw. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? Long shot. Easily taken care of. Wonder why that one got shot from where it was. Connects on that one up the middle. Puck under control at the point. Good effort on a one-timer. Stopping a one-timer. Great effort. Takes that pass up on the line from down low. Quick shot from the point. Good pad save. What a great chance. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. Puck's under there somewhere. Everybody involved trying to free that up. To Jones. Receives that puck back on the point from down low. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. Whitney's arm, Bill, looks like it might be a problem.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like he's walking okay, so we'll rule out lower body.
Plays that puck in front of his own net to Yandel. When you're behind by this much, you hope the third period gets over in a hurry, and it almost is. Stoll stick on the puck and move that one out of the zone just in time. That'll alleviate the pressure. Could score. Great move. Johnson to Smith to Stoll. He's picked up 2 on the score sheet. Takes the shot. Nice glove save. That's a good chance. To Fiddler. O'Coin to Volsky. He's going to stop that one in behind his own net. Got to hurry. Clock ticking down. One last chance. O'Coin to Yandel. Make use of the stick here. He'll play that puck in behind his own net. Pass up the wing. Offensive rush. 3-on-2. Great chance. Hurried it up. Chris Godloff's got that one, and he'll hang on. And with that, this one is over. LA's win this one big, and they kept the puck to themselves.
They did a great job of that. I mean, you got to have the skill.
Hello, everybody. Ready for some hockey? I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Always great to have you join us. We are ready to go. Denver, Colorado is the locale. How about a little matchup between the Colorado Avalanche and the Los Angeles Kings? The Kings' power play accounts for a large percentage of the offensive flow.
And if you're ever going to develop any discipline, and this team they're playing has had a hard time doing that, if you're ever going to, tonight's the night.
And that poke check will break it up at center ice. Poked away. Brown moves that one on his own stick. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck. To Kopitar. It's a cannonade. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. To Johnson. That baby's burning. LA's willingness to bang. We're going to see more of that.
Yeah, they just have that steamroller kind of mentality. I mean, they love to bang bodies.
Scoring chance. To Frolov. To Kopitar. Dropped it, picked it back up. Wrist shot on. That one is blocked. That hit the man and is not going to make it on net. To Mueller. He'll take charge right there at the point. Has it on the stick. Pass him down low. He's got it on the point. Gets down low. Nice pad save. That's a good chance. To Mueller. That one went wing to wing. To Mueller. Good poke check to knock that away and break up the offensive attack. Could have held on to that, decided not to, got away with it. Gets that puck back. Save. Anderson's coverage will freeze the puck and a face-off coming. Here in Colorado, whether the team is playing particularly well or maybe not so, you better have your ticket in advance.
Yeah, no doubt. The Avalanche have sold out 90% of their home games to date and have sold out all 85 playoff games in the Colorado franchise history.
Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Nearing the halfway point of the first period. Nobody's found the back of the net so far in this one. Takes that shot from a long way up. He got it off quickly. That puck was up in the air, somehow swinging around. He was able to knock it away. To Haydu. To Modine. To Jones, to Gruiski, to Simons. Wrist shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. To Lyles. Has that puck under control in his offensive zone. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Kings' offensive chances right now are coming from along that blue line.
This is outstanding passing. I mean, this is the key to getting everything set up. It starts with the passing.
To Jones. Right back to Gruiski. To Kopitar. To Jones. Takes that return pass and heads up. Snap that one. Got to make the move here to Gagliardi. LA's play was to go out, do the bruising game, win it. I'm not sure they are.
No, they're behind in the physical department. They have to ramp it up. They've got to match the physical play.
To Brown. To Kopitar. Scoring opportunity, quick chance. Great movement right there with the goaltender and off that one-timer. To Stastny. Through center ice into the neutral zone on the lug. Someone's going to the sin bin. We're going to find out here in a minute. LA's going to end up with a penalty call. 2 minutes for elbowing.
This is a simple formula. Elbow up, bang. Contact was made. 2 minutes.
Colorado's going on the power play. First opportunity of the game. To Green. Tic-tac to Johnson. To Hanzus. 2-on-2 the other way. Closing in on the end of this period. Comiskey. Up the middle on that pass, looking for an offensive chance. Blast the one-timer. Kicks that one away. Nice save. Good use of the blocker. And an easy save made on a shot taken from a position he shouldn't be shooting from. And the fists are going to fly. As they head off the ice, and by the looks of them, they're going to need the time.
They're just going to make friends with the guys that are the timekeepers in the penalty box. You know, they have great relationships.
To Simmons. Gruiski. To Green. To Stewart. Nice pass, not all the way to the point. There's a stand-up block for you, and he saw it coming and didn't flinch. Tremendous first period of play comes to a conclusion. Anderson's goaltending so far scoreless.
In the zone. I mean, the big reason that his guys are still tied.
LA's penalty-killing unit on the ice to start this period. We began the second stanza of this one. There's the face-off for period number 2. Here they come, 3-on-1 chance. Got that puck in the slot. Cole got that shot off in a hurry. Dangerous territory. He'll clear it out in front of the net. Penalty kill continues. Gets that one out of the zone. LA's penalty is over. We're back to even strength. To Stewart. There's a wrist shot. Good save. Great positioning for that pad save. Jones. To Drewiski. Takes the return pass to Jones. To Drewiski. Able to control that right at the point. Brown. To Drewiski. To Kopitar. Here's an opportunity. Quick opportunity. Save made. What a play. He had a twist and turn. Gets a stick on it. That puck was up in the air. Over 4 minutes gone in the second. And this game remains scoreless in the second. To Hannon. To Paul Stastny. Opportunity on that move. Opportunity. Slap shot. Save that one straight on to Stoll. To Johnson. Straight back to Stoll. To Scuderi. To Johnson. To Brown. To Scuderi. Through center to Kopitar. Be careful, he's got to move that to Hayduk. To Galliard. Center ice area, move it up the wing. He's got room to do it. They'll dump it around the near side wall. Shoots that one up the wall to Kopitar. Big snapshot. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. Rocket shot inside the offensive zone to Duchesne. To Duchesne. Takes that pass him down low. He's got it along the line. Jones to Drewiski. To Hanzus. To Duchesne. Hanzus' efforts to get back to the bench got him a new stick, so they're back at full strength. Back in behind the net. To Drewiski. To Jones. Good play, had it covered, decided to move it. Fed behind his own net to Drewiski. To Frolov. To Kopitar. To the point. Not going to lose that one, holds it in. You got to earn the territory. Look at that fight going on in front. He picks up the loose puck. Pass up that wing side to McLeod. LA's physical play is the standout of this second period.
They had to step it up, Gary. They were flat on the first. You know the coach let them have it between periods, and they've responded.
To Kopitar. Brown. 2-on-2 on the rush. Under pressure back in that defensive zone to Kopitar. Handles that puck down deep. Shot. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. Sometimes the soft toss is as good as the hard one as he gets that one into the zone. To Johnson. To Kopitar. Oh, he wristed that one. Great scoring position and a save made. He scores! And there's number one. And we've completed two. The Avs have got to look in the mirror during this intermission because they're playing the latter half of that second. Not good.
They have not deserved anything better than to be behind on the scoreboard. But look, they're not getting buried, and we got 20 minutes of hockey left to play.
Settle back and enjoy, everybody. Our third period underway. See if it's decisive or not. Miles. To Galliardi. Off the wing, back into the middle to Stastny. Gets that one up near the point. Didn't intend to get down in front of that shot, but he blocked it. Up the wing, he's got that one on the tape. Brown. To Doughty. Pass up the middle to Kopitar. Gets around the defender with a deke. What an offensive chance. Here's a chance. To Doughty. Return pass back to Green. To Kopitar. To Frolov. Puck sent back to Kopitar. Over 6 minutes gone in the third. Brown's goal has given his team that 1-0 lead. Nice quick snap. Save made with a pad as he flashes that one. That pass returned to Scuderi. To Kopitar. Wilson. On the charge. 3-on-2. A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. His own end behind the net. He's got the puck. In front of the net. Got control of it. To Brown. To Kopitar. Breakaway chance. Defender's running his back. Big time save made. A scorer puts the move on and gets denied. To Kopitar. Has that puck at the point. There's a... Oh, what a shot! Scores!
Hand-to-hand combat at its best. Right in the slot. Great place to end up with puck possession.
You get a feeling in this one that 2-0 may just hold up.
Especially as hard as goals have been to come by in this tilt.
Good pass right there to Jones. On the return, he's got it again. To Druiski. To Kopitar. He has that goal that's put him up by 2, and he got it in this period. The Avs pressure continual tonight.
Well, they may be winning in the turnover count, but they're not getting it done on the scoreboard yet.
To Jones. To Frolov. Sends that one up the middle to Kopitar. He'll bring this one up, try and get it started off the wing side. Good effort right there to obtain the zone as he went from the other side of the ice. Dangerous pass picked off. Puck moved back up to the point. Hendrick's stick is picking that one up. Shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. To Druiski. To Kopitar. Quick shot. Save made. Anderson's efforts to freeze the puck works here. And that'll get a whistle. We'll have a face-off. Under 4 minutes left. Third period. LA's lead extended now to a differential of 2. From the point, sings it. Great save. What a move. Defensive zone face-off win right when they needed it. To Haydu. On that pass, right on the money. And on a breakaway. Big time save. What a breakaway deke opportunity denied. To Gagliardi. At the point. He won't get that one through as that hits the player and it's blocked. To Smith. Pass right on the money from the wing to Stoll. Big time wrist shot. Save made. We're close to the horn here in the third to Paul Stastny. Good pass up through the middle. Kopitar. The Avalanche pull their goalie. They got the extra skater. Let's see if this is going to work.
Not a surprise. They just had to wait for the play to go the other way to get him out.
Chance scores! And there's the empty net goal. Wilson to Comiskey. Big time shot. Time running out. One more chance up the ice. Looking back to the point. Nice easy save using the glove that time. Danger territory. Got rid of it in time. Maybe should have covered that one. 2-on-2 the other way. Loose puck and he gains control of it. 2 parts. Point man takes that one. On the blue line, gets rid of that thing. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. Marcy's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. And there's the end of this one. Colorado's execution in this third period, no better than what we saw through the first two.
Agreed. I know they were up against a team that dug in defensively once they got the big lead, but show me something. You know you're going to get shots. You should get a chance to play in their end. They didn't do anything in this game.
All right, let's take a look at our three-star selections for tonight's game.
Tonight's second star. Andre Kopitar.
Thanks, everybody. That's going to do it for this game. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement. For all of our crew, we bid you a pleasant good evening. Always great to have you with us. Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement. We invite you to settle back and enjoy some hockey. St. Paul, Minnesota is our site for this hockey game between the Wild and the Kings. Minnesota's effort, if true to form tonight, will be wait.
Yeah, they're a classic counterattack team. They don't get that much done on the rush. You make the mistake, they score the goals.
To Doughty. To Frolov. Carries that puck into the zone. Has that puck in the office behind the net. Moved back up to the point. To Brunette. To Koivu. LA's aggressive style. On a breakaway. And there's the whistle, and he's giving him a penalty shot.
Well, there's little doubt about this. I mean, look, he was tripping.
And he scores! And that will give him the early lead. With that last goal, the home team has taken advantage of that home ice early on. They're up.
I'll tell you what that does. It gets the crowd into the game immediately.
To Bouchard. To Latundra. 2-on-2 the other way. No more offense there. They'll move that one up ice. Scoring opportunity. What a deke he put on. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. To Latundra. Bouchard. Goaltender back in behind the net. Stick handles to Smith. To Williams. To Scuderi. Bouchard's interception, that's a good one. That is great. He's got it on the stick. He's out in front of the breakaway. And there's an opportunity he'd like to have back. Got everything done on that. The breakaway, the deke, and has the hands to finish. And he hit metal. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. Good chance in tight. To Barker. Blocks that one with the pad. You don't have a bad-colored jersey in front of you? Keep that puck in play, and he did. Nice move at center ice as he gets away. Save! And this is deep. That left the defender in the dust.
That is sweetness.
To Richardson. Sonham. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. To 90. Great long pass from the defensive zone to center ice. Big time. Score! Well, you get on the board first, and then you add that next goal. That's exactly what's happened here.
It's a real focused approach that these guys have taken to the game. I mean, watch how they're playing. They're not sacrificing defense for offense, and that's why they have a 2-goal lead.
Able to knock that one away. Didn't have to do much on that. Not much of a chance. To Cars. Back at the point. He's got it on his stick. To Havlet. Swung back to the point. Fine play off the blocker with a shooter where he wanted to be. 2-on-2 on the right. Ripped that one in quickly. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Over 4 minutes left here in the first period. Mittenens put his team up by 2 with that last goal. To 90. Sonham. The Kings players have taken a beating here in this first period.
Hard way to earn a living, Gary. Always on the run.
Through center ice they come. That one on the tape as he heads up ice. Takes that one up the wing. To Frolov. Nystrom. Return back to Nystrom. In behind the net. He'll make a play on this. To Green. To Kopitar. Closing in on the end of this period. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Save made. He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. One-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. But Carrier doesn't have it anymore. Good poke check. Nolan. Through center to Salmon. And we've completed 20. Minnesota's play for their fans, it got better the longer we stayed with it.
Yeah, I really like what I saw. And if they can come out and continue to build on the way they finished the first period, no problem.
Good to have you on board, everybody. Our second period of play now underway. Heat's on. Dangerous territory. That puck, nobody's got control of it as they move it along the wall. To Havlet. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Quick release from the point. One of those goes through and you get an easy goal. He's not going to let that happen. Brings this one up through center ice. Oh, there's a shot in goal scoring area. With that whistle of face-off, he covered it up. Over 3 minutes gone in the second. Minnesota's lead extended now to a differential of 2. Shot. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? Nice play to control that puck down low. To Kovacic. Barker's lumber is new. That came from the bench here, but he's able to stay out with the line. Defensive effort. Good one as he knocks it away. To Latundra. 2-on-2 the other way. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Takes the shot. Score! And with that, there are 3 unanswered goals on the board. We spent a lot of time talking about the next goal. Well, that one that was just scored may have been that next goal.
Yeah, just about put them away. I mean, maybe these other guys need a fight. They need something to change the momentum because they've got nothing going for them.
Play this one. Backstrom's effort to freeze the puck is a good one. He's got it, and we'll get a whistle and a draw. We want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone. He does. Big save off a one-timer. what a shot. He shoots, he scores! And they answer in a hurry. The Kings' offensive effort, they get one, but a long way to go.
But they haven't been able to grab any traction when they scored in this game. They've got to get it done now.
Here's a hurry-up chance from the point. Good pass to Nystrom. To Zanin. To Shepard. Hangs on to that one in the offensive zone. Knocks that one away with a blocker. Nice save. To Jones. Good pass to get it back to him. To Modine. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Under 9 minutes remaining, second period of action. The Kings are finding it tough to take advantage of opportunities. They've got the shots, but they are down by 2. To Havlicek. Good reception on that pass from the other side of the ice. To Brunette. Save that one straight on. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. To Burns. He'll give this one to the scorer's box. We'll see what the penalty is. Kings are not going to be happy about this. Short-handed, they get 2 for elbowing.
No, he could have destroyed him with that elbow. You talk about earning a deuce in the sin bin. There it is.
Minnesota's opportunity is going to be on the power play, and this is their first of the game. Almost. Boy, you got a scoring chance out of that, but shot it wide. To Jones. There's a good pass up the wing to Simons. Marker needs to clear this puck, trying to find a way out. To Koivu. To Havlicek. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Minnesota's turnover advantage in this game continues to climb.
It's like they're dogs on raw meat, Gary, and they can't change their game plan. Keep playing like this.
Marker takes that puck up the wing and through the neutral zone. Puck up to the point now. Look at the smoke behind that one. He's got that at the point. Nice wrister. That shot is going to be blocked as it hit him. I don't think he realized it till after the fact. 2-on-2 the other way. Chance. One-timer. No good. Goaltender's move denied, and he held on to it. Big-time effort. Over 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Jones's effort now. We've got a 2-goal game. To Jones. From down low, back up to the blue line. Puck control here at the point. The Kings' half-ice offense in this game go to the point, but I think they may have to adjust.
No, they have to adjust because the point shots simply are not there. They're being given time to tee up the point shot, but the passing lanes have just evaporated.
A lot of wrong-colored jerseys, but he made the play. Pass up that wing to Johnson. That one's blistered on the snapshot. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. Nolan. Up they got to Cullen. Parsley's sight on that one, right on the money. He read that and takes it away. To Johnson. Back and forth on that one to Helper. Last minute of play here in the second period. Burns. To Cullen. That's where they wanted that interception. Good defensive play. They take that pass away, and they'll move it up. Done. Period is over. Backstrom's moves and nets tonight have denied some great scoring chances.
Love his effort. I love his play even better than the effort. He is really in a zone.
Drops that one, and we are underway here in the third. To Brunette. To Koivu. That's the goal-scoring effort right there. Oh, did he flash the pad on that? Great save. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Got the stick in, knocks it away. Gets that pass up along the wing to Kopitar. to Kopitar. Glove save and a beauty.
What a laser-like move with the glove. He just snagged that out of midair. That is fantastic.
This game's moving along. We're in the third period. The Kings, they got the last goal in the second period, but they're down 2. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. Dangerous area pass completed in front. Great scoring position and a save made. Marker had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line to Williams. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Good chance in tight. Save made. Picks that one up in front of his netminder to Bouchard. To Kovacic. To Stoll. Sid Licky. To Cullen. To Nolan. To Johnson. To Smith. And he's away in the neutral zone, carrying that puck through center ice. Quick shot. Shot scores! And that's 2 unanswered goals. LA's goal that puts them within 1 is not only about that goal, Bill. There's more happening here.
Really, they've just got to keep doing what they're doing. They're generating most of the scoring chances. I mean, what else can they do but keep playing their game?
Shepard's got the focus in this game. That's a great interception because of anticipation. To help. To Jones. To Parks. Glove save. To Zanuck. To Nystrom. Sent in, feathered along the far side boards. To Parks. 2 on 2 on the rush. Wrist shot on net. The Kings skaters create another chance again in that slot area, and again, they're finding a way to bring that puck in close.
Look, you want to try to keep teams on the outside? These guys are allowing this team to come right up the middle at them. That center lane is wide open.
To Schultz. Little easy dump into the opposite side corner. Goes to center ice to Kopitar. Good wrist shot. Save made. Big chance down low. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. Over 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Simmons' goal has brought his team to within 1 goal. That's the differential midway through this third period. He's got the only one of the period. Rockets that one off a one-timer. Here's a point man looking for a little room. Nolan. To Schultz. To Cullen. To White. Scores! Big goal late in the third. That's going to give him a 2-goal edge and time running down. Minnesota's lead is now 2, and look at that clock. Bill says we're about done.
Yeah, and they just kept playing until they got it done. I mean, it didn't matter if it was in the second period or the third period. That's what I like. They stuck to their game plan.
Didn't have to do much on that one. Makes the save. Blues face-off percentage tonight high. Gets another chance. That puck's going to stay in possession after he tied up on the face-off. There's the shot. Positioning by the goaltender makes a difference. In tight, nowhere to go. To Kopitar. Almost done here in the third. Snap that one on net. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Koivu's efforts on the faceoffs have been just magnificent. Another draw win with his team up. To Frolov. Blast off the one-timer. One-timer chance to score denied. Nice play right there. Used the stick defensively. To Koivu. To Brunette. Into the offensive zone. 3 on 2. And that's the end of that odd man rush. Great defensive effort. Big wrist shot. Save. got that one covered. Face-off coming. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. To Scuderi, trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. Has that punt down low. How could that not have gone in as he hits heavy metal to Williams? He'll carry the puck up the wing this time. Great chance. Earned it up. Very different when the goaltender makes saves. And with that, this one is over. LA's defeat comes in a very tight game, one in which they should have scored more.
Well, they had great puck possession, but at times I think...